Dara Academy is a place where you work and study, and I like about that. It's peaceful and it's quiet, and it's good. People respect there, and I like that.
I like the test because we learn stuff from there and because it's fun.
Okay. Did you do any homework?
Yes,
What grades do you get on your homework?
mostly hundreds.
Who does your homework with you?
My parents.
I like the food. I like the idea of one person bringing the food.
Crest box.
Crest box. The crest box.
Crest box. I like crest box.
I like the crest box.
Getting crest box.
It's like $1 bill when you get it when you are doing good things.
For like listening and answering questions, participating.
Cause you get them for doing good things. North Texas Food Bank, helping Austin buy with the shed, and
Because you behave well in class.
Good. And did you get any crest bucks this term?
I spent it all mine.
you can catch them in for stuff.
To get toys and candy.
Like if you get enough, you can get a toy.
You can get toys and candy.
Do your sharing your parents?
Teacher.
Teacher. क्या कहती है teacher? पढ़ते हो?
I like the teachers. They're nice. I also like the teachers.
And I like the teaching and the teachers.
I really like the teachers. I like how they teach, the manner that they teach. They balance the leniency of their teaching and make it fun for us.
I like the material we learn. We get to learn something new every class.
Reason I like to see him and my friends, and that's all.
I like the last period because we learn about the attributes of Allah.
Taught me so many things, kalkula, long vowels, many different things.
Contemporary studies, because we get to learn to really like some good behavior.
I like second period because we learn about prophets and learning about prophets, it's really interesting for me. He was the first prophet and like Allah told him not to go near all the other people, and so he did it once, because he forgot. But then he asked for forgiveness from Allah, and then Allah forgave him.
Is that Holy Quran? Yeah? Okay, you like reading Holy Quran?
Islamic studies. Because we learn how Jesus did not die on the cross, and that he really survived. He was in a state of coma. He was only put on the cross for 2 hours, and then during the night of the Sabbath, there was an earthquake, and the Jews decided to take Jesus off quick.
Well, I personally saw it as very beneficial, like in contrast to what we had before, which was the Sunday classes. That was a lot less organized, and there was a lot less I guess we weren't able to grasp as much information and as much learning as we were in Thayer Academy.
Why was
I
that?
saw it. Just because of the organization and how structured it was, and you had 3 distinct periods where you had 3 different lessons and things like that, instead of just like a clutter of things.
Okay, what about the teachers?
The teachers were good. Some of them, a lot of them were helpful in terms of learning the material and things like that. They were well educated, which was nice.
So basically, I was only in Thayer Academy for a year, so I didn't really get to experience that much, all of the new updates. But overall, when I was there, I actually learned a lot of stuff that that I didn't know in the fall class, because the fall class was more laid down and relaxed. We used to go outside and play. In Thayer Academy, we were on full on inside study. You got to memorize this and that. And I think that helped, because when Thayer Academy started, we actually started winning more prizes too in Ishtamas and stuff, and that really gave us motivation to do it.
So I attended Thayer Academy for 2 years, and it was definitely a very good experience. I learned a lot, not just religious knowledge, but contemporary knowledge as well. And when I was in it, it was definitely less organized than it is now. I've seen the improvements over time. It's gotten much, much better. We didn't have final exams, and our homework wasn't as planned out as it is now. So there's definitely been a lot of improvement since I attended, but it was definitely a very good experience.
Okay. All right, so I was in Tahir Academy for about 2 years. Before that, we were in Atfal class where we were supposed to have it every Sunday, but it was very, very infrequent, and it was very unorganized. But going into Tahir Academy was a big shift. It helped a lot with our discipline. We had a structured three period schedule. It was a very good experience. The things we learned, we had contemporary studies, Islamic studies, and then Holy Quran. We never looked into most of those things. When we were in Sunday school, we would spend half the time just outside playing and an hour studying, I guess. But it was a good shift, and it was very beneficial for us to have that discipline.
And sometimes you get to play. It's fun.
That we play.
Okay.
And we do our work when it's so quiet.
And playing.
Okay.
My favorite thing about the Academy is playing.